You're in the office. Is it the American version or the European version? You don't know. But what you do know is that there is a desk in front of you where the dead fat man is still on the floor. There are a bunch of papers on his desk spread out. And there are folders that are open, and you can see that there are 5 filing cabinets in the corner. You know what? I'm just gonna jump straight into the puzzle. No context. The the dead servitor is still dead in the floor, collapsed into a pile of bones. Lambliano has dissolved, or not dissolved. She is disintegrated. Excuse me. Um, there is. I probably should have gotten a visual for this, so this is probably gonna suck. But let's go with it. There's a bunch of filing cabinets in the corner that have their drawers open, very specifically and for a specific reason. So pay attention. Um, Actually, no. Let's start with the desk because there are several folders that have data plates that have several pieces of information. There is a green folder that talks about the factories stopping working due to being abandoned and how the recovery of resources is no longer useful for maintaining the population and the tax or the tithe to the Imperium. There is 2 red data plates. One of them talks about the tech priest retreating up into the space elevators and no longer assisting with work's planet side. And the other one is the tech priest being blamed for the disappearance of some of the other workers, saying that the tech priests were unlawfully turning normal workers into servitors.
Yes, Ronnie, I'm getting called. 1 second, sorry.
Okay. Are you writing this down, Donnie?
I'm desperately trying to keep up with typing.
I will help you out. I will help you out.
Okay.
You can also do some more investigation into this in a moment, determining some more of the specific details and facts and order. Basically, the puzzle is to figure out what order they are and then to put them into the filing cabinets. So once the filing cabinets have the data disk in them, they will be able to be closed, and you'll be able to access the filing cabinet that's in the corner. Imagine like one filing cabinet that's like 45 degrees pushed into the corner, and then there's 2 filing cabinets on either wall that have the drawers open that are like blocking you access to that 5th filing cabinet. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah. And they'll only close when they're properly restored.
Yes. The drawers won't close without the data disk, the data plate being put into it. Where was I? There is a blue data plate that talks about some of the workers being sold as slaves in exchange for some resources. And again, a lot of this documentation is like redacted. It's surprising that it's even like put down at all, but like you can kind of figure this out by looking at context clues and whatnot. And then there is an orange folder talking about the Eldari releasing claw fiends.
Okay. I have
So yeah, you basically just need to figure out what order to put those into. If you would,
Green folder, no, green data plate talking about factories stopping working, losing resources, and it not being worth it to operate.
the factories stop working because they don't have enough manpower and becoming abandoned, and therefore, Nimbus is no longer able to produce resources required by the Imperium tithe.
To the hive. Yeah, the two red. One talking about tech priests retreating up the elevator and abandoning the colony. The other talking about them stealing away people to become servers.
Uh,
Blue.
the that was a manufactured lie. I will say that you'll be able to figure it.
I assumed so.
Yes,
but
the
I'm
tech
just
priests were blamed for the workers' disappearances.
Had the blue folder, or plates rather, talk about the workers being sold as slaves to the Eldari for resources, and the orange one, unleash the hounds. Cool.
Do you have a order that you would like to try and put them in, or would you like me to give you any more clues? Because I do have the colors for the filing cabinets, and if you do succeed on certain checks, I will allow you to pair the the basically the type of information to the filing cabinets, and if you do another check, I will give you a specific date on each of the reports.
I think I'm gonna give Panda a second to come back from his phone call just because I don't want to solve the puzzle while he's gone.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm just making sure I have all the information that, like, the starting intro to the puzzle down.
So I did make this relatively easy. I mean, it is kind of like putting the square peg in the square hole kind of situation, because again, I wasn't sure how difficult of a puzzle I should make this, but I am also locking some of the information behind skill check, so you guys
It
can feel
is
easy.
a
I'm back.
tabletop
Hello.
puzzle.
Sorry.
Welcome back.
Ah, fucking hell.
What? You got a phone call?
No, I went down to grab my food, and I just
Grab it.
realized I got something to drink. I brought that up. I don't have the fucking food. Give me a second.
Okay.
Okay. It's a tabletop puzzle. You kind of have to be like that until you know a group's capability.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you have a party of barbarians who are trying to play high-end wizards.
Mm-hmm. I understand that. Or vice versa. Which is why the capability of the player should never impede the progression of the party. That's why there's skill checks to be like, hey, would I know this? You know?
Yeah.
And honestly, those are my favorite, because then people can just like roll a dice and I'll be like, ah, yes, lore drop incoming.
The only person more excited when you succeed the perception check than you is the DM, who finally gets to tell you about the thing they wrote for 3 hours.
Yeah. Do you want to give me a general investigation check or something? I'll let you use just about any sort of skill you want.
Let me look at my character sheet and see what skills I've got and how I might try and apply them.
I think like a scholar would be fine, or investigation.
Yeah, investigation is a specific thing.
Honestly, cunning would also be applicable here too, I think.
Okay.
Scholar would probably be the best.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. I'm just.
I'm allowing cunning just because this documentation is not exactly by the books. So,
It is a deception.
yes. So you are able to, by being a liar, able to figure out how this was
If
fudged.
I were trying to forge imperial documents, this is how I would do it. Did they do it like this?
Mhm.
Yo, Hasty? That's crazy.
Welcome back.
I'm back.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You have been patrolling the hallways, making sure that there's nobody sneaking up. You have ensured that there are no other servitors or anything wandering around or whatnot. Just while Donnie has been poring over the books, his hands trembling, trying not to catch fire as he's handling. Actually, no, they're data slates, so they're not. I mean, there is papers on his desk, but like.
I'm so glad that I didn't do what I was going to do.
What was that?
Get
Were you gonna
through
burn everything?
Lard Ball at the very like when we were dealing with
Oh.
him being uncooperative. I was going to threaten to burn his desk. It was like 5 seconds away from threatening to burn his desk down if he didn't.
Oh, he would have
us.
liked that. He would have liked that.
Oh. Regardless, so you're caught up to the situation. We got 4 colors of folders on the desk. Well,
Alright,
not folders, they're data plates.
What
Green one.
colors are they?
Yeah, there's green, red, blue, and orange. Green one is talking about the factory stopping due to the lack of manpower and no longer be able to hit their quotas for the hive.
Tithe.
There's 2. What?
Tithe.
Oh, tithe. No, I thought you meant
Yes,
like the
Imperium
hive city.
tithe, as in like this is a forge or not a forge world. It's basically a world where they make food and stuff and send it to the Imperium.
Yeah. There's 2 red. One of them is talking about the tech priest retreating up the elevator. Fuck y'all. You keep pinning shit on us. We're going back up the elevator. The other red one is blaming them for the disappearances of everyone and how they're stealing the populace to turn them into servitors. Oh, they're turning the frickin' frogs gay. The blue one just straight up states that there's some workers are being sold as slaves in exchange for resources. And the orange
Pretty
one
standard Imperial practice,
is
yeah.
talking about Eldari releasing clawed fiends.
No. Not standard Imperial practice.
Yeah.
So from that, you can surmise that they were selling soldiers to the Eldari pirates. So also not Imperial practice.
Damn.
There are 5 filing cabinets. One of them is directly in the corner. The other 4 are on opposite walls, each with their drawers open, blocking your access to the 5th one, where you can see that it is a black cabinet.
Okay. 4. So we need to warps into the 5th. Shit's black. Okay.
So I could describe what the filing cabinets look like in like which order the drawers are open, but I feel like that would be not helpful. I think you guys want to figure out like what order of events these went into, and then from there you can be like, okay, this goes here. But I mean, basically, there's like the orange cabinet is the first one on the left, and its bottom drawer is open, and then the next one is the red cabinet, and it's got the 2 middle ones open. And then the third one is the green one, and it's got its second to bottom open. And then the last one is the blue one, and it's got its top one open.
So, top to bottom.
Yes. Top being
Alright.
the oldest.
Yeah, so it goes blue, I think orange, then both reds, and then
Red,
green.
green, blue.
That is
Um,
incorrect.
Did I have the green and the orange switched?
I'm not gonna say.
Puzzles are much harder when the
It,
words are said to me.
if you roll an investigation check, you might be able to figure out what color of documents go in each cabinet.
green folder.
So you're telling me
Oh wait, no, I straight
the
up told you the different
tell
cabinets
me
were
that
colors.
the green folder goes in which cabinet? Looks at the cabinets. Dora the Explorer style.
All
Orange is
of the
definitely
cabinets suddenly
last.
turn purple.
Looks in
No.
confusion. Where'd the cabinets go?
I want to say that blue is most likely first, because we had our greedy little bastard.
Do you put it into the
Followed.
top drawer?
I'm currently just.
Okay.
Sorry, I
Sorry,
should
continue.
probably. The blue is probably first, considering all.
It's a Bluetooth
The.
device.
The Bluetooth device.
Yeah. God damn it. We start with the illegal dealings, most likely due to our greedy little ball of fucking lard on the floor, wanting more and more. Always ending orange, considering, the Claude fiends are still around.
You hear
And
roaring outside.
haven't killed everyone. Very around. The question comes down to the ones in the middle. The other options are green and green talks about the shortages, so probably second, if we're going to be real. And because things are starting to go wrong, they need official lies, so they blame Tech Priest. So Order probably seems to Nikolai as if Order is blue-green. I should be writing things down as I try and solve them, because the brain has just dumped itself on the floor like trash can when Naughty Dog find pizza.
True. Who am I?
For once, the green skin understands things, I suppose.
Does anybody want to roll a skill check to see if they can find any dates on these documents?
Sure.
Okay. Which document
I
are
have
you
no
looking
idea what
at?
dates are.
They're small fruit from Terra.
Hmm.
But
I'd allow scholar, cunning, or investigation.
we're gonna go with the cunning, because that's a 3 versus a 2.
Okay. Which document are you looking at?
I think the most uncertain one would be the green.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try and determine the green's date first.
Alrighty.
Yes. And it is 3. So dice channel.
I think he's doing it in the other dice channel. Oh, nope, he is.
3d6.
Ah, a complication.
Ah. Of course.
Complication. You pick up a file, a paper file. This is the complication.
I am going to say, I'm trying to think of what a good complication would be here, because I feel like it has
Is
to
Nikolai
do.
colorblind now?
No, I'm gonna say that's enough success to figure out that the green document that you have, um, which applies to resource allocation, is from 4 months ago. However, as you figure this out, the uh, the data plate goes dark, and you can no longer look at it. But you do
Oh.
know it was about the factories stopping due to being abandoned. So you remember that, but you can't now look at it anymore to get any more further information. You have to plug it into the slot in the filing cabinet for it to charge. Oh, I also
Okay.
forgot to say there is a black data slate on the table, but it is powered off. And so if you want to figure out what it is and how it pertains to the situation, you have to plug it into the cabinet.
So these are kind of like specialized, like
They're like iPads.
tablets.
Yeah,
for
they're
yeah,
they're data
okay.
slates. Yeah.
We initially had folders and we evolved to data slates. I'm making sure I'm understanding the situation.
I'm sorry. Forget the folder thing. You've got 5 data slates. There
All
was like
good.
other information that you could have like looked at to like gather some more, but I'm just gonna simplify it. I think this is easier to think about it this way.
Okay, green is 4 months.
It's a start.
Mm,
Panda, would you like to roll for anything?
My orc is genuinely a fucking idiot, and while I myself am decent at problem solving when it comes to these puzzles, it would be terribly out of character for me to make any progress in this.
Okay.
Fuck, you're right.
Do you have anything in cunning or scholar or anything?
Well, I used to, but then I started worshipping the God Emperor instead of Gorgon Mork, and now I'm fucked.
Alright, I just wanted to see if you wanted to participate, but that's okay.
I want to. My characters are just stupid.
Okay,
Fucking
your
idiot.
character can be stupid, and you can also figure out a simple
No,
logic puzzle.
I know. I am just joking.
Okay.
I would like to make that clear.
Okay.
You said what role? Cunning?
Cunning, scholar, or investigation.
Let's see.
Insight would be more the person is in front of us and trying to deceive us, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you
Yeah,
wanted
that's
to
pretty weird.
insight the documentation to see if it's false, you could
That's
do
fair.
that. But I think this is like trying to figure out from the redacted information what can you glean from it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can insightfully tell that the
is.
green folder goes into the green cabinet.
So cunning.
Which I will remind you, the green cabinet has its second to bottom drawer open.
Second to bottom.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll cunning here.
Okay. On which document?
The red one. I want to make progress fast.
Okay, there's 2 red documents. There's one
I'll
about
go
the
for
tech
the
priest
second
being
one.
blamed for kidnapping workers to make servitors, and there's one about them going up, retreating into the space elevator.
I'll go with the first one.
Okay.
That's 2 successes.
Okay. That one was 8 months ago.
No.
Red, which one did you check?
The first one.
The tech priest being blamed.
It's
Yeah. Obrecht passes the info on of. I don't know what a month is, but apparently 8 of them have passed since this one. Don't tell the big guy. He'll try and eat it.
No. You see, you just have to tell him he's spoiled. Will give him sickness, make him throw up rations. Suddenly, no interest.
So I think with that amount of information, you guys have figured it out, and I'm pretty close to just giving it to you. But how about you tell me? Or if you want to keep investigating, you can.
Okay. Green. Second bottom.
So, are we just trying to measure out like what the generalized what happened over the
Yeah,
time period?
the order of
timeline
events.
Okay, so my best
Most-
like read on things is that people started going missing, then people started to blame the tech priests. That's the first 2 events, decently obviously, right?
Yep.
And then after that, either most likely the tech priests got fed up and left is the next follow-up thing. Which led to people figuring out, due to continued disappearances, that people were being sold, and 2 Eldari people. And that's just right.
Yeah, chronological order from most recent to most distant is orange, green, red, blue.
Yes.
With the
So the blue
fuck this
one
shit,
has its
proud.
top drawer
Second.
open. The red has its middle and second to top open. The green has its second to bottom open, and the orange has its bottom one open. So now that you figured out which orientation the red ones go in, I think you figured it out.
Yeah. The only question is, we have to put them back in a certain order. Do we want to try and reverse chronological order first?
I mean,
How
the
do you-
cabinets are open on the top. You know, like when you pull out a drawer and there's like a filing cabinet open.
Yeah, but like, maybe I'm thinking too hard on this. I was assuming that
Basically, the filing
the order
cabinets
in
are
which they're
pulled
putting
out in
back.
such a way that the filing cabinet on top of it is blocking it. So you would need to do the top one first.
Oh, okay, cool. Top one first, so oldest first.
Yes.
So yeah, reverse chronological. First, the blue one.
Yes. The
Followed
10-month-old selling slaves to Eldari slots into place, and you can close the drawer. Then you've got the second to top red one, which is
Tech priests, fuck off.
incorrect.
Wait,
You
reverse?
try to slot it in, and it doesn't work.
Well, no, it's
Why would the tech priest fuck off?
Oh, wait, reverse
we need
chronological.
you need to put down the.
No, this is
a lot
chronological
more
order.
confusing while looking at a fucking notepad document. I'm sorry.
This is chronological order. So, what is the order of events that happened?
Yep. So blue, then red one where they're being accused goes to the
Red
next.
blame, red
It slots into place
Fuck
and goes
off.
in.
The orc
Slots into
grabs
place,
the
goes-
the 2 red files and slots them in right away, just like as quickly as possible. Just the first one of they get blamed, shut, slams the other one in.
All right.
They get,
Now the green folder.
Green with green.
Yep.
Uh,
It slots
There's
in
only
and
one slot.
closes, and then
Hello,
just
Ryan.
orange is left.
then it
Hello,
goes
Ryan.
in its slot. Its last available
Yes.
possibility.
I tried a logic puzzle that was kind of stupid, I guess. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's just.
Maybe I didn't describe it very good. It
No,
probably would have been better if it was visually.
Anyway.
Anywho, now that you have taken all of the documentations, figured out which order of events they were, and slotted them into place, you now have the final black data slate, and there is a cabinet in the corner that you now have access to now that the other drawers have been slotted closed.
I see.
What's the harm in a little bit of information? Where's your sense of industrial espionage, no? And then I go and find the slot in the cabinet to plug this thing in.
Okay. It is on the trapdoor in the very back, and it's from 20 months ago. As it clicks into place,
20 months?
yes. Where the oldest event that happened thus far was 10 months ago, how could something from 20 months ago be connected? You don't know, but as it locks into place, it needs to charge for a few minutes. And that's when you start to hear some noise from outside. You hear some, like, clanging of metal and some voices calling back from the main room.
My chain axe. I grip it.
Marching. I'm just over here revving my shit. I'm just gripping.
Anybody else up rubbing the chain axe?
Does stoking they flame count?
Yeah, I suppose it does.
What would you like to do? What would you guys like to do for the few minutes while the data slate charges?
So we're all in the room, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're in the room where it
Okay.
happened.
And
Door
we're
is
hearing
ripped
the...
off.
Yeah, okay, so...
Oh yeah, Ryan, what did you do with the door?
He's sitting on it.
Oh, that's right.
Ryan's brain is melted currently, it seems.
Ominor.
Yeah, Ryan doesn't have a brain at the moment. Somebody get this man, like, food, I don't know.
I suppose I will take a peek out the door.
I was just gonna pick up the desk and put it in the doorway. Long ways, so it's like a door.
Does anyone want to give me like a perception check or anything?
Yeah, I'll make one.
Okay.
Like I said, I want to take a look outside the door and see who's fucking clanking.
Oh, you're actually gonna
No,
go outside and take a look?
Yeah.
Do you want to make a stealth check first, or are you just gonna go peer?
I'm here on Road Trader business. They can fuck off.
Okay.
Or I
They're
can burn them.
enemies.
One of these two will occur.
One of these things is not like the...
Awareness, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
$4d6. Ooh.
Oh, also, I'm gonna give you guys an egg point for figuring out the mystery.
Hell
Nice.
Yeah, Donnie, as you kind of step out into the hallway and start making your way back towards the main chamber, you can hear the sound of what sounds like pylons falling over, you know, like in the way that I described the main areas, like the airport with the, you know, like the bandoliers making like pathways and whatnot. You hear a lot of those getting knocked over, and you hear a human man's voice calling for help.
Hell yeah.
Do you walk over there and peek around the corner?
Maybe a little late, but I feel like hearing destruction, I would start trying to be stealthy. I
Okay, you
understand
can
if
roll
it
stealth if
don't
you
work
want.
no more.
Yeah, you just hear like it sounds like the ruckus is intentional, as someone is like trying to make noise and call for help.
It's still gonna stealthy approach it at that. Just
Okay,
don't feel like feeding the clawed fiends.
sure thing. Sure.
It's also a 4.
Roll the moons. Oh, good. 3 successes and a complication. Do you have an idea for a complication? Because I've got one.
Let's hear it.
I mean, it is supposed to be up to you guys, but I like to offer sometimes. So if you have something.
Oh no. We bungled the puzzle. You deserve a little whimsy in your life. Go ahead.
So here's the thing: is that you do successfully stealth. So I think the complication is that when you peek around the corner and you see Worm still not able to use one of his legs and arms, just crawling across the floor, like banging around, trying to call for help, just like, guys, hello, is it you in here still? We could use some help outside. Is that you over there? And he's like. You just see him like climb up and crawl over one of these desks, and he just brushes past a servitor that's like stationed there that's turned off. He's like, get out of my way. Even though he's not in his way, he like scoots over and pushes the servitor, which doesn't really move.
Yeah, it's not.
Here's the thing that I will say. You remember when you walked in here, that everything was like shut off. It was on like base power and whatnot, but everything was just kind of a little bit dusty. Like not that it wasn't maintained. I mean, the janitor was like cleaning stuff up and whatnot, but that servitor that Worm climbs over was looking a bit rusty. It's looking a little bit old. Looking a little bit worn. And Worm is like, is that you back there? I see you. And he's just like climbing back there. That's what you get for a complication. But Worm does not see you, and the janitor is also nowhere to be seen. It seems as though the janitor had finished cleanup in here and just left, but you don't know. Now that you're in this room, would you like to make another awareness test or anything? Or would you like to make a Psyniscience check?
One mo. Let me observe.
Or, if you would like to return to the room where you were, you may.
No. We'll make the second awareness check.
Okay.
Surely this will not cause me pain and agony.
Are you going unbound for this? Can you blame me?
No.
I just feel you staring at the camera, just being like, really?
for Psyniscience? I mean...
It's worth a shot, okay?
You know what? Gamble.
Only good things can come from going unbound. You get to learn so much cool stuff if you fail. I mean, or
If I
if
fail.
yeah, yeah.
To be fair, Psionitions itself can trigger perils of warp. However, anything I do after, because I'm stuck unbound. Different story.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
Psionitions is.
Don't go unbound for this. You don't need to.
Okay.
Oh, he's still complicated. Yay! Um.
5?
5 successes. Ooh, boy. So I'll say this. You get a bing for where your party is back in the room. You get a lingering something that kind of feels like Lambiano, like somewhere around here that you're not quite sure. Worm is definitely going towards some figure that is walking away purposefully in a direction. You can't really get a bead on that character, but it does definitely feel like the figure that you saw up on the space elevator. I will give you 3 shifts.
Okay.
And I will say that you get a feeling for another person that's over by where Worm is going towards, and you don't seem to recognize them. But maybe if you shift on them or something, you might be able to figure it out.
Alright. Yeah, I don't.
So there's like another human, but they seem to their life force is kind of low over by where Worm is, and that figure definitely doesn't feel human. I'll give you that at least.
Detecting.
Also, Ryan, what did you do with Daniel? Do you still have him slung over your shoulder?
I don't know.
The elevator technician from the space elevator. I think you guys still have him. I just don't know where he is. You probably set him down when you went to tackle that servitor thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he's on the desk now.
He's inside Ryan's nostril.
He's
Just
wearing him
stored
as a
in there.
fashionable scarf.
Like, oh my goodness, where'd you get that faux man? He's like, oh, this is real.
Oh, faux man. No. This is human.
But Daniel's not dead. He just passed out from the G forces because his heart was instantly old.
And person, worm, call. All right, I've got a pretty good idea what our corner lad is. Can I spend shifts to see if there's anything coming out of our friendly neighborhood corner lurker?
Corner lurker?
The one Worm is calling after?
Oh, yeah. You get that same vibe from the creature on the space elevator. You can tell that they are specifically marching towards the back of this building, or like a central unit, like almost completely ignoring Worm. But you can tell specifically their direction, and it seems like they're in a section of the building where the documentation is, and they seem to be like going towards the big records. Does that make sense? Is that the
Yeah.
information you wanted, or you wanted something more than that?
No, that makes sense.
I will say this, when you get a feel for them, they're doing that kind of thing where they sort of walk humanoid with like arms swinging and legs, alternating. But they like move very slowly and you can feel the articulation of it. That's just so bizarre. It's like when everyone gets that kind of like feeling when they see something skittery, like a spider or something, where you just kind of get like the little
Uncanny.
heebie-jeebies. Yeah, you get that from this creature as it moves, and it's like moving almost so slow, of like when you're running in a dream, that it just feels like you're not going anywhere and you can't move, like you're underwater. That's what it feels like. And as you get a sense for them, they almost like turn slightly as if recognizing that you can see them.
Oh boy. Was that all 3 shifts? I'm
Nope,
assuming?
that was just one.
Alright,
I'm just letting you know that this thing might be slightly psychic, or maybe it just thinks it was the wind. Who knows?
it may be aware.
Yep.
Can I spend another to confirm my suspicions and that
The
psychic
figure on
Kapagaba is in the other corner?
yeah, that was the figure that the figure is walking away from the humanoid that's dying. That was the janitor. So I think at this point you hear Worm be like, "Oh, what the heck? What happened to you? How long you've been working here?" It's just like as he's like discovering the aged body of the young man that was working here. As you're still like peeking around the corner, like listening to everything that Worm's doing. He's like, "Oh my goodness, there's a peanut on the floor. I haven't seen peanuts in years." And then you hear soft crunching in the distance.
How far is it to the office from here right now?
I'll say that you're like 40 feet from the office and you're like 60 feet from Worm.
All right.
And he's like on the opposite side of this big chamber. So
that
like,
thing is
you would
on
be
the
going
way
in opposite directions, depending upon who you go towards. So the entity is not going towards you guys.
It's not. Yeah, it's heading to a records room.
Yeah.
And given that the Imperium loves their digital records, current concern is the datapad is not where it's stored. It's stored on a server, and the datapad just pulls a copy of it when it turns on.
You think that the data slate back in the room might be charged enough for you to give it a quick skim if you want to run back there now.
Yeah, I'm a dart back and see if we like Worm. I'm sorry, buddy, but perishing information, we can. Actually,
He
I'll
wasn't a
get there.
fan favorite anyways, he was just kind of there,
Probably. Oh, no.
It's not like he saved your life or anything, no need to
You
save
should
his.
probably get back in the room and say, you should probably let go of the poor worm bastard. He is kind of still stuck from your thing to the navigator and
Oh no, Hawkins like shorted out his system. He's not currently like doing hold person on him. He's not concentrating. He just like shut off
that's
his
just-
robotics.
and they don't turn back on.
Not without some sort of skill check, yeah. And Worm can't do that. He's not a tech person. He's like using his telekinesis to like hobble around, but like he does his best movement slithering on the floor. You know, like a worm.
Yeah,
What type of worm?
By the way, he got his name from like working in the vents and stuff. Like that's anyways, it's not important. He's dead now, it's fine. We can move
Oh.
on. No, I'm just
mean,
kidding.
I do want to save him, but it's like the information is probably very critical, and it's just, Nikolai is an apathetic pyromaniac.
I will say, he is following after the entity much slower than the entity is escaping.
I'm gonna get you. I'm coming. Be right there.
Yeah, it's like the worm that kills you when it touches you, except that the worm is
Snail.
chasing after a pillar of salt. Yeah, snail.
The snail.
Snail.
I think, yeah, as the only non-wall of beef currently present, I'll skitter into the room, attempt to access the file, and say, "You may want to. I do not wish to put personal ideals upon you, but if you care for the worm, you may want to keep him from chasing the warp creature heading to the records room in the main area. Just a thought."
As you attempt to enter into the office, you are blocked by the hands of Obrek and Bruce playing patty cake while they are waiting for you.
I will, as Obrek, go and attempt to grab Worm and stop him.
And Bruce was winning the patty cake.
That's why I left.
How do you win patty cake? I don't know. I'll leave that up to you to decide.
Not sure. All I know for certain is that my hands were getting bruised, and I'm pretty sure that
It's
that
like
means I was losing,
it's like
because
Rochambeau.
it's his name.
Bruce was managing to go faster than you could keep up with.
Yeah, you know that video of slapping a chicken as fast as you can to cook it? My hands were starting to catch fire.
Hold the phone. No, I don't know about this video. Would you like to share with the class?
One moment.
Oh, Don,
Boy,
you gonna
would
find
I
him?
ever. Yeah, I'm gonna go find it. One sec.
For sure.
Curse you, Bale. Okay. Obrek, you sprint out of the hallway and start heading in a direction that I assume Nikolai tells you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Are you just gonna sprint over there? Are you gonna stealth over there? What's your game plan?
Patty cake, and I'm bad at it.
Okay. You begin slapping your hands against the wall as you traipse along the corridor.
No, I was kidding.
Okay.
Please, Sparrow, have mercy.
From the distance, you hear Worm call out, "Is that patty cake? I reckon that anywhere. That's the secret handshake. We don't use shaving a haircut over here. We use patty cake."
As Worm stops and the monster gains more ground due to the patty cake power, I would like to run in, pick him up, turn 180 degrees, and immediately start running back.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Give me like an athletics.
Okay.
Is your athletics good?
I'm an orc.
That could mean anything.
I would take that as a yes.
Hand on shoulder. I'm an orc. Let's see. Okay, so that is, let's see, one. 4 successes.
Okay. As you pick up Worm, and what does this look like as you carry him? Do you sling him under your shoulder, over your shoulder?
I grab him like hamburger and start running.
What do you mean, like hamburger? What is like?
Fingers down to the floor, grab him by at the stomach level, lift him, and then just start running with
Oh,
him
like
in
you
front of me
would
with-
carry a cat. You just have him out in front of you, just like holding him by
Yup.
his waist.
Yep,
Okay.
I am carrying
Alright.
Cheeseburger.
As you are running back, you can actually tell that you're running a little bit faster, because you've got some red on you.
Nice.
Perfect.
Perfect.
And Worm is like, oh, hey, you're over here. I thought you were going. I thought I saw someone going that way, but maybe I was mistaken. Yeah. If how are things going in here? Because things aren't great outside. But how are things with you? Because I don't want to come to you with like all my problems. I like want to check in with you because like what you're dealing with is important, and I want you to know that I respect you and what you're going through. I might be a little delusional because I'm losing a lot of blood. And he's just kind of rambling like that as you carry him back
I
to the
hand him
office.
some pocket dirt.
Thank
for
you,
his
thank
wound.
you. He eats it.
Perfect. That's the ideal
Because
way
he's
to
a
carry
worm.
wounds.
No. No. Damn it.
He regains 1d8 hit points.
Damn, I can't believe he regained 1d8 wounds.
Yes. With that handful of dirt, he is back up to full, and he's like, thank you. I feel great. I've that's some quality dirt.
you've
Where'd
picked
you
me
get
up.
that? We don't have dirt like that around here. That was like, what was that? Loam?
Oh, I keep it around just in case there's any wounded soldiers around.
Very good, very good. We'll need more of that because my friend Cruz outside is well, she's gonna need a couple handfuls of dirt if you can spare them. Again, not to put you out, but
I might have a decent amount.
roll.
Alright. What do I roll?
I don't know. On the ground.
1d6
You roll on the
others.
ground.
Alright, I roll on the ground. This allows me to pick up 3 handfuls of dirt.
All right.
I will roll 1d6 as a wrath dice.
Yes, I will allow you to spend a
to
wrath.
decide how many. No, I'm just saying I'm going to roll 1d6, and it's going to be the wrath dice because it's the only dice, and that will determine how many handfuls of dirt I collect.
Normally, you have to spend glory to give yourself items, but if you're
But
going to
this is
be
dirt.
generating holy emperor dirt, I think I'm going to have you spend that wrath dice to roll it.
I'm just gonna roll the d6. Let's see.
All right, go for it.
That's a 4.
All right, you have 4 handfuls of dirt. Please mark yourself down a point of wrath.
All right, and this will.
And that's
heal
just what we
anyone that
do
needs
here,
it, right?
folks.
And that's just
The one
that's just-
time we have an observer, and it's the magic dirt.
Look,
Magic dirt.
points in a direction to fleas.
Artie isn't even here. This is such a clusterfuck.
Yeah.
Dirt. Just
Look.
thinking about that bird from Angry Birds. I eat dirt.
So
Yeah.
while they're
Yeah,
returning
Donnie.
the
What are
bloody
you up
worm,
to?
Okay,
what do I find on?
freaking Panda.
Yes.
I'm gonna go hop on VRC. Pupper says that you're invited as well. So
Okay.
We can wrap things up here if you want to jump over there.
Yeah, probably for the best.
Okay.
I mean, Worm was basically just saying there's a fight outside, so we can do that. Yeah.
Then
Donnie,
next
what were
time.
you doing?
That was like while this is exploding and we're on time critical, make sure you read the thing before the thing gets exploderized time.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make sure that I'm reading the thing that's going to get a Warhammer Chupacabra.
Okay. Please give me. I'm gonna have to require a scholar check for this one.
Oh, we're so fucked, chat.
The two of you did get egg points for discovering some of the mystery. So
I know the order of Wrath and Glory declarations is very important. Where do we want egg points to slot into this? Is it a final stage? Is it in between?
you can spend egg points anywhere. I would probably do them last because they're an automatic
Okay.
dice of success.
That sounds good. Let's see. 2d6.
All right.
Okay.
One
That's
success.
1.
So you probably
I don't
want to
think
roll
it's
glory
rolled.
now because I don't think it's worth spending a wrath to reroll one dice.
Yeah, no, it's not. How much do I got to my name? I got 3. I'm gonna spend 2. I'll leave myself with 1.
Okay. Roll me
No, I did
2
not
more
want to edit.
d6.
R2d6 again. It's 1 more.
One more success. Okay. With
Cool.
2 successes, do you want to spend any egg points or anything?
How many am I sitting on?
Also, Panda, if you want to give him glory, you can, because you guys can share glory.
5,
Yeah.
3.
Would you like some glory, Donnie?
If you're willing, I would like to do better than a 2 on
I have 5.
potentially whatever you feel appropriate. I am spending egg points
Take
on this as well.
yeah, take 3.
Oh shit, very well.
Yeah, 3 glory.
3, 6. Okay, so we're at 4 successes. I think I'm gonna. I have 5 points. I'm spend 2 to bring that up to 6.
So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have 4 successes. What are you spending?
2 more egg points.
So two egg points to make
2
it
egg
6
points
successes.
to make it 6.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I just got confused for a second. You're good. All right. With that, I'm going to give you 1 shift. And what I'm going to tell you is that this is a documentation. It is low battery, so you're reading over this pretty quick. But you can see that this is actually a super secret, top secret report that is not, redacted in any way. It's this is super top secret. You're not supposed to give access to this kind of thing out to anybody. The only person that has access to this kind of documentation you would know is literally the leader, this guy here, and the communications with the Imperium back on the nearby Forge world. This is like very specific top secret information denotating a meteorite, as they refer to it, crash landing onto this planet, and that's what began some of the specific mining operation that was not yielding enough resources to allocate for the amount of work that was going on, leading you to believe that the leader here fell prey to these Eldari pirates because they were the only ones willing to give them resources to pay for the tithe. So the mining operation here wasn't for resources. It was trying to get to whatever crash landed here, and they found it. And you're looking over the documentation, you're looking at the series of events, and you're realizing that when it disappeared, there was some clues leading you to believe that the tech priest managed to obtain it and abscond with it up into the space elevator. The information on it is relatively slim, and you're trying to speed through, like days and events of like observing it and documentation and all this other stuff and whatnot. You're like, what is it? What is it? What is it? And then you can tell that the data slate is starting to glitch out as the server is starting to lose focus. You have one shift. What would you like to spend it on? As you realize that you have one thing that you can try and figure out before you lose this information.
Tech priest took its way up the elevator. Okay.
There is a few pieces of information that you can glean without what I specifically said. It was something that came from space. It was alien and therefore considered the Inquisition is a part of this, that they did a private investigation of this. So you can tell that this is some sort of alien artifact. Because the tech priest stole it, you can tell that that wasn't something that they used as leverage or, tried to bring to the Imperium, leading to believe that they had a specific interest in it, leading you to believe that it was technology. So that is some information that you can just figure out without shifting. You do have one shift if you would like to try and get some specific piece of information.
Okay. I would like to see if I can find anything on what kind of technology it was. Not specifically, this is a potato peeler, but it was a kitchen gadget. Or however vague I'm able to find out.
I will
Unless
also
technology is
here's what I'll say. I forgot that you only did 2 shifts on your Signitions when you had 3. Did you want to bank that as glory? Or I will say, if you would like to spend it as a shift here and now, I will allow it.
I mean, if I'm given the opportunity, I will shift here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
the specific type of technology. Do you want to know what faction it is, what utility it has? Would you like to spend your 2 shifts on both, or?
Yeah, let's spend 2 shifts on both, just to know what we're walking into here.
It is Necron, and it is a piece of Catan.
Ah, fuck.
God damn. Oh,
now I see why you were so excited that I knew what a Catan was.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
It starts to explain some things now, don't it?
Yeah.
And with that, the data slate goes dark. In fact, all of the data slates go dark. And then you notice that even the emergency backup lights kind of start to flicker a little bit. And that's when you hear roaring from outside as the Claude Fiends are drawing closer. And that is where we'll end tonight's session.